Not every car brand deserves your trust or your money. While some car companies have earned their reputation for reliability, others are skating by on marketing hype, outdated models, or just plain poor quality. In this video, we're revealing 7 car brands you need to avoid at all costs in 2025 to 26. Some may surprise you, others might confirm your suspicions, but every one of them could cost you thousands in regret if you're not careful. Let's begin with a brand that looked cute on the outside, but was falling apart on the inside. Fiat. Fiat returned to the US market with style and nostalgia. Small, quirky cars that stood out with retro charm. But beneath the surface, a mess of problems. From lackluster performance to some of the worst reliability scores in the industry, Fiat just couldn't keep up. Most Fiat models, especially the 500 series, feel underpowered and clunky on the road. Acceleration is weak, transmissions feel jerky, and highway driving can be downright unsettling. Safety ratings haven't impressed either. Yes, the design is cute. Round headlights, vibrant colors, and tiny dimensions give Fiat a unique look. But the charm fades fast. Trim pieces fall off. Seals wear out early, and corrosion has been reported within just a few years. Inside, it's more of the same, funky design, but flimsy execution. The materials feel cheap, tech is laggy, and the cabin is tight even for a small car. Storage space is limited, and long drives quickly become uncomfortable. According to Consumer Reports, Fiat ranks near the bottom in owner satisfaction and dependability. Resale value is abysmal, and with shrinking dealer support, even finding parts can be a pain. It's no surprise most dealers have moved on, and you should too. Jeep. Jeep is an American icon, known for rugged off-road capability and outdoor freedom. But in recent years, the brand's reputation has taken a serious hit. Quality and reliability are major concerns, and for many buyers, the ownership experience turns sour fast. Core models like the Cherokee and Compass are plagued by powertrain issues, electrical failures, and poor fuel economy. Transmissions break down. Check engine lights are common. Even the larger Grand Cherokee has suffered from engine mount and drivetrain problems. Visually, Jeeps still look the part, rugged, bold, and adventure-ready. But the build quality doesn't back it up. Panels often don't align, weather seals fail, and early paint wear is not unusual. Some buyers report visible flaws before even leaving the dealership. Inside, the cabins have improved, but not enough. Plastics feel hollow, screens freeze, and HVAC systems can glitch out. Seats wear quickly, and long-term durability simply isn't there, even in higher trims. Despite strong brand recognition, Jeep ranks consistently low in both Consumer Reports and J.D. Power reliability studies. Models like the Wrangler and Renegade are especially problematic unless you're buying it strictly for off-roading. Jeep is a gamble, and not a smart one for daily driving. Land Rover. Land Rover promises luxury and capability, and delivers on looks. But behind the prestige and premium marketing is one of the most problematic brands on the road today. Owning one is often more stressful than stylish. Yes, Land Rovers offer powerful engines and impressive off-road systems, but they're overshadowed by constant mechanical failures. Recalls are frequent. Owners report suspension faults, turbo issues, and recurring drivetrain problems, even on newer models. From the outside, Land Rovers are stunning, sleek lines, signature lighting, and unmistakable road presence. But looks can deceive. Paint fades too early. Door sensors malfunction, and water leaks are common. It's not what you expect from a six-figure vehicle. The interiors are lavish at first glance. Dual screens, soft leather, and upscale finishes. But those high-tech features? They glitch. Screens freeze. Electronics fail. And when they do, the repair bills are steep. Year after year, Land Rover sits at the bottom of Consumer Reports' reliability rankings. Resale value is poor, and maintenance costs are sky-high. When you're spending this much, luxury shouldn't come with this many headaches. Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi once had a pulse, with sporty models and innovation that made it worth a look. But now, it's a brand that feels stuck in the past. With an aging lineup, weak dealer support, and subpar engineering, Mitsubishi is barely hanging on. Performance is underwhelming across the board. Most models have small engines that struggle with throttle response and acceleration. CVT transmissions feel sluggish and dated. Even the newer Outlander and Eclipse Cross fail to deliver a satisfying drive. Visually, Mitsubishi models don't inspire. Outdated design elements, odd grills, and cheap plastic trim make the vehicles feel behind the curve. Panel fitment is often off, and overall quality doesn't meet modern expectations. Inside, the cabins are simple, but not in a good way. Hard plastics dominate. Touchscreens are slow. Bluetooth is hit or miss. Comfort is minimal, and driving long distances reveals just how outdated the interiors really are. Consumer Reports frequently leaves Mitsubishi off its recommended list, citing low resale, outdated tech, and poor overall quality. Without a major overhaul, the brand risks fading from key global markets entirely. Chrysler. Chrysler was once a symbol of American innovation, but today, it's a fading nameplate with little left to offer. With a shrinking lineup and inconsistent build quality, the brand feels lost in today's competitive market. The Chrysler 300 delivers decent V6 power, but that's where the excitement ends. Its platform is dated, handling is dull, and models like the Pacifica Hybrid have faced multiple powertrain recalls. Performance? Mostly average. On the outside, the 300 still carries an old-school luxury vibe, but the design hasn't changed in years. Panel alignment is hit or miss, and the paint quality often leaves much to be desired. Even the Pacifica feels behind the times visually. Step inside, and the story continues. Yes, there's space, but it's filled with outdated tech and subpar materials. The infotainment system is user-friendly, but often lags. Rattles and wear show up sooner than they should, especially in older models. With just two major vehicles in its lineup, Chrysler's long-term future looks uncertain. Consumer confidence is low, resale value is weak, and innovation feels non-existent. Dodge. If you're shopping for attitude, Dodge delivers. Bold styling, aggressive grills, and roaring V8s have made the brand a favorite for muscle car fans. But when it comes to long-term quality, the red flags are loud and clear. Sure, horsepower is high, especially in models like the Charger and Challenger. But don't let the numbers distract you. Transmission problems, poor fuel economy, and unrefined ride quality plague the lineup. It's speed without stability. The exterior might turn heads, but look closer. Poor paint adhesion, panel misalignment, and premature rust are frequent complaints. Quality control? Inconsistent at best. Inside, the story doesn't improve. Hard plastics dominate. Infotainment glitches are common, and comfort takes a backseat to the muscle car aesthetic. The interior may look sporty, but it's far from refined. Despite their performance appeal, Dodge vehicles rank near the bottom for reliability. Consumer Reports notes frequent breakdowns and high repair costs. A fun weekend drive can quickly become a costly repair bill. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is all about allure, Italian styling, sporty handling, and luxury design. On the surface, it's irresistible. But for many owners, the romance fades quickly. Models like the Giulia and Stelvio offer sharp steering and an engaging drive. But under the hood, things go wrong fast. Engine sensors, transmission issues, and brake problems are all too common. Yes, these cars are beautiful. Sleek lines, aggressive curves, and head-turning designs define the Alfa look. But the quality underneath doesn't hold up, with weatherproofing issues, paint fading, and trim problems surfacing early. Inside, the leather is soft. The finishes are premium, but the tech tells another story. Screens freeze. Warnings pop up constantly. And cabin noise is higher than you'd expect in a luxury car. Alfa Romeo ranks near the bottom in almost every major reliability study. Limited dealer support and hard-to-find parts only make the ownership experience more frustrating. It may look like a dream, but for many, it drives like a disaster. Consumer Reports data backs up what many owners already know. Brands like Fiat, Dodge, Jeep, Alfa Romeo, and even Chrysler consistently rank among the lowest for reliability and owner satisfaction. These brands might catch your eye with styling or performance promises, but under the surface, it's a different story, filled with breakdowns, tech failures, and constant visits to the mechanic. When it comes to long-term ownership, Consumer Reports urges buyers to prioritize proven brands with a track record of dependability. The truth? Flashy features can't make up for poor quality. So there you have it, 7 car brands to avoid in 2025 and 2026. Some may look appealing, but all come with risks you don't want to inherit. Avoiding these names could save you thousands in repairs, hours of frustration, and serious buyer's remorse. If this helped you, hit that like button and share it with someone shopping for a new car. Have a horror story with one of these brands? Drop it in the comments below. We want to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly car reviews, rankings, and advice, all based on real data, not hype. Until next time, drive smart and don't fall for the badge.